Hello everyone. Thank God it's Friday. And I know we are all, winding down for the weekend, planning out our weekends. But do you know that every city started as a bush? Every city. Some people be like, this property, this land in the city is too expensive, and the one in the cheap bush is too far. Okay, every city started as a bush. That's where God made it. God did not make the cities, men did. So how do you know which of this bush to invest in? How do you know? Okay, I was at the Muritala Mohammed Airport yesterday, and you see the old place looking very lovely with good amenities, good roads, good the environment is just on point. I know that some years ago that environment was not like that. That environment was thick bush, was a forest, but it evolved before our eyes. So you want to make a real estate decision and you are not so sure where to buy, because it's true, every city started as a bush, but truth is that not every bush will become a city. Not every bush will become a city. So how do you know which of them to plug into? Which is the viable ones? There's what we call emerging locations in real estate. Emerging locations are locations that have potential to become a city in a short period. So what makes a location emerging? What makes a location emerging are the facilities that are coming there. So for example, I talked to you about being at Ikeja just yesterday. One of the things that made Ikeja blossom is because, minus the fact that it's the state capital, it's also as an international and a local airport. Those institutions in that location has automatically given that location value. That is why you cannot compare Ikeja with Ajegule, because we don't have such facilities in Ajegule. So some Ikejas will be replicated in Nigeria and especially in Lagos. And I'm narrowing it down to the Ibeju-Lekki axis. Ibeju-Lekki has a refinery that will be launched very soon, and it happens to be the biggest food train refinery in the world with a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day. So we'll be churning out so much. That refinery will be employing over 100 people, directly and indirectly. Next door to the refinery is the Dangote fertilizer and a host of manufacturers, because in that location they are manufacturers that will become because of the free trade zone, the Lekki free trade zone, the Lagos free trade zone, and a lot of things are coming up there. Still in that location, we have the deep sea ports. So you see how Apapa evolved because of the seaports there. So you can imagine how with a refinery, a big refinery and a seaport, how that location would be like. And then a free trade zone that is attracting the manufacturers like bees. You cannot get it wrong investing in such a location. Ibeju-Lekki right now is no more cheap. To get a titled land, you'll be spending like 30 million per plot, and some plots even go higher than that. And still in the hood, although not directly on the Ibeju-Lekki Express, but still in the hood on the Lekki Epe Express, we have an international airport that have been approved, and work will be commencing this year. So you can imagine another Ikeja being replicated here. And like I said, Lekki is not so cheap anymore, because a lot of people are already seeing the future of what that place will bring. That refinery is going to bring massive commerce. In fact, Ibeju-Lekki have been projected to control, is projected to be generating Lagos, 75% of Lagos wealth by 2025. It's not like the other part of Lagos, their wealth will diminish, not necessarily, no. But the level of wealth it will create will like dwarf whatever has been created. So that place is a gold mine. Then next door to Ibejuleki is Ekpe. Ekpe to Ibejuleki is just like Lekki Phase 1 to Victoria Island. You understand? The developments, the offices, the companies, the head offices, the corporate world that's dwelled in Victoria Island, resulted to the development of Ibejuleki, Ikate, and properties along this Lekki Ekpe Express Road. A lot of development you see here stems from Victoria Island. That's why you see in the morning there's always serious hold up going towards Victoria Island from this axis. The same way you see on the Third Mainland Bridge, a lot of people are going to the center where things are happening. So Ibejuleki is going to be like that very soon. But next door to Ibejuleki, we have Ekpe. So Ekpe right now is not so expensive yet, although prices are like hiking on a per second basis. A lot of people's eyes are opening. A lot of investors are catching in. So Ekpe is still that bush that will become a mega city. Why not key into Ekpe now? Why not key into it? And in Ekpe, I have a beautiful estate called the Meridiana. I would love you to see. We'll be doing our allocation on the 1st of April, and I'm so excited about it because a lot of clients that bought for me, they are already excited about their returns. And guess what? The returns is not like plummeted yet, so it's going upward. The trajectory is still upward. We started that estate at 850 in September 2022. As I speak to you today, March 2023, that estate is going for 600 square meters, going for 2 million naira. And then in Ibejuleki, you want to be closer to the action. You want to be in the Victoria Island. Okay, I have the Ivory Grove. I have commercial plots there. We started Ivory Grove at 60 million. Today, as I speak to you, it's 35 million for 600 square meters. See, because things are unfolding. That bush is gradually becoming a city. Then inside Ibejuleki, I also have Frisco Greens at Akudo, very close. In fact, we are just next door, the next community to the Lekki Free Trade Zone. We are just next door to the Lekki Free Trade Zone. And Frisco Green is strictly residential. Just like Ivory Grove, although not strictly residential, but we have residential plots selling right now. Frisco Green, we have 600 square meters for 7.1 million and 300 square meters for 4.1 million. We didn't start it with that amount. Things evolve. As things evolve, prices go up. As value comes to that place, prices go up. As we develop the estate, prices go up. So don't wait till the bush is matured. Don't wait till it's a big city. Now that it's still bush, plug in. Now that it's still, that far away place and it's still cheap, it's still very within your reach and affordable, plug in. A lot of people said the same thing about Morocco then. They said, I beg, it's too far. Who stays there? It's waterlogged. And now it's the signature of all eyes. So I want you to go ahead, call me. Let's start your investment journey. If you've bought before, buy more. Buy more. You will never go wrong with it. So I'm waiting for your call. I remain Benny Salubio Poroza, officially the Khaleesi of Lagos Realty. So welcome to the bush.